So, welcome guys. We are having a day of coding. Um, Usually the coding goes well when I'm awake, and not as so well when not so well when I'm not. So we'll find out what happens today. Some people have asked me to show some code. I guess I could show some code. Let's see. Let me log in first. Not that it really matters. Let's see. Let's do this. We'll start soon. Let's see. We'll do this. Do that. We'll do this. We'll do that. And I am going to start to delete two things. And start archive these things. Okay. And I want to start a new project. Yeah. So, where is this project thing? Let's glitch hello node. Oh no, is there a security problem with Apple these days? I'm a bit worried. Alright. So, I started a new thing. Let's see what the JSON says I have. It says I have Fastify dependencies. Handlebars, okay. Yeah, I don't think this is a really good idea, but let's trash this. Yeah, I don't think I want to show code. I will if I absolutely have to, if you guys ask for it. But I don't really feel like it right now. It's like I'm feeling vulnerable. So, no code. No code. Alright, we're gonna get started soon. You'll see my screen, or at least part of it. And yeah, that should be nice. Again, I'm just messing with the settings, trying to get my site to do what it's supposed to. And we'll be up and running in about, I'd say about a minute. Let's edit the product details. Rename this thing. Luigi Lessons or something? Luless. Lessons. Sure, why not? Why not? Oh, wait. Should I make this complicated or simple? Oh, that's okay. We'll save that first, and then we'll make a new one. You know what? I think I'm just going to make a local copy and not put it on my server yet. Because I am afraid. Alright. Let me set some stuff up here. Let's see. So the goal here is to make a web page that is a recipient of a little bit of data in the URL and is malleable enough to be part of a huge sort of collection of these things. So we're basically trying to make one page of a choose your own lesson thing, and from that one page we can just feed it file names and other info, and have it go fetch all the data it needs just to display the page correctly. So, yeah, let's save this. Listen.html. And let's go ahead and drag and go. Okay, so displays. Let's move the editor so that I can actually see it. Okay, that's good. All right, this may not show what I want it to show in just a second, but I will correct it soon, I hope. Let's go here. Oh look, this is on. It's not supposed to be. Now I'm afraid that last guy who followed me is putting offensive text there. Let's close off the tutor cam. I'm not going to need it today. And oh, Anders, how you doing? What should I call you? Hi, how's it going? Welcome and thank you for the follow. Let's see here. This is what I have so far. It's pretty plain. How are you? And do you have any requests? Do you have a math question that has nothing to do with what I'm doing? Which is fine. Okay, Anders. How are you doing today? Okay. I'm just sitting around coding. I can't profess to be the most interesting coder or even a really good one at that. But hey, if you have any comments, questions, or whatever, I'll try to field them. Thanks for the follow again. Yeah. Is there a way I can make it so only I can see what's going on there? This is kind of curious. All right. So I am an old school coder. I picked up JavaScript when there was Netscape Navigator. I have not updated since then, much anyway. I really should, but it's just nice to, it's nice to have a sense of sort of home and a nostalgia. So I have not switched up to Visual Studios, and so that's me. We're gonna go really old school here. There's not even going to be a lot of console logging. We're going to go alert stuff. So, just warning you. this is the way it goes. Alright. So now you can see my path. That's okay. Hopefully it won't hack me. Alright. So that's nice. But what I want here is I can't speak. A substring of this. And actually, let's see. Oh, I know. Let's split this. Question mark. So I'm gonna take the document.location, split the question mark, and take one. And that should be much better, assuming I adjust the command, another command line, the URL. Let's see here. And it doesn't order anything. That's not good. Oh, wait. No, that's fine. Maybe I need a two-string this thing. Let's try it again. Booyah. And it says this is my text, which is exactly what I want. That's cool. Okay. Are you a coder too, Anders? Still there, maybe. Okay, okay. Again, I don't know much about the modern stuff, but I will try my best to answer as many questions as I think I'm qualified to answer. So that's me. Oh, is this a secret project? Personal project? If it's secret, don't tell me, but otherwise, I'll try to help you out. Don't say I'm gonna create an MMO. That's really complicated. But I'll listen. Okay. Okay. Do I like chess? Uh, I like winning at chess. I don't know if I really have a lot of time to be playing and learning and studying chess. I'll put it that way. Split. What kind of chess are you asking about? Just to ask. Making sure we're on the same page. How does this do? Maybe it's replace. Okay. Chess variants are very good. Um, I mean, there's a lot of study for that too, but okay. Um, okay. How long have you been playing chess? Okay, this should work. Well, this should work. This is good. Blah, 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 blah. Where's the other thing here? No, it didn't work. Sad. Oh, oh. Wait. Split. What's the other thing called? Is it join or merge? I forgot now. Maybe this is two string. I forgot. Oh, I have to look it up. Um, the cooler thing to think about is, can you actually make a chess variant that is purely non-memorizational? That would be kind of cool. I guess technically that's like having a chess puzzle, but um, yeah, I don't know. Maybe what I said was like either doesn't make sense or is close to impossible, but kind of thinking that it is join. Okay, got it right. Right, right. I agree. I don't. Personally, I don't enjoy that much memorization in chess. Okay, this should work. Let's go. Yes, this is my test works. Okay, cool. Sorry. So one thing you can do, which Light just does a lot, is you can sort of jump to where the theory stops, and hopefully that'll be better. Um, so my sort of problem with that is there are still things to memorize, and Well, I mean, I guess there's always things to memorize. So, okay, fair enough, fair enough. And the other problem with that is usually the variants on most chess servers have shorter time controls. And that is a problem because if you're there to think and not memorize, it impedes the thinking process, or it gives people who are faster thinkers more advantage. And that's not really a big problem unless you're getting older, which I'm not going to profess to be old, but I just. Anyway. Alright, let's see. I think I have what I need here. Let's assign a variable to this thing. You know what would be really cool? And I don't know why anybody who's higher rated would want to do this, but I guess it could be a separate. Well, I don't know. There should be time odds given to lesser players, and that would be really cool. It would be cool to be able to beat someone who is much higher rated. Usually when you're in a tournament and you hit someone who's higher rated, you might as well just give up. You just be like, okay, forget it. Yeah, like if you're playing, like, okay, so if you're playing a person 200 points above you, you are allotted an extra 10-20% of time, or maybe more. Actually, 100 points can be a pretty big deal. But that would only last for the tournament. There would not be ratings that you could base on that, because the whole point of the ratings is to, and there would be people probably that sort of sandbag and stuff like that, but it would just be nice to be competitive. And it would be good for the higher rated player too, because they would have to think faster. And it would be terrible for people who are getting older and higher rated. Let's not go there. Time odds is just to give someone more time. That's it. It's probably been done before, and I don't know how successfully, but given that I haven't seen it popularized, it might not be a good idea. That's my, hey, I want to invent something. Best by test? Okay, so no one has it. Maybe it's not that great of an idea. But thank you. Alright, let's see. Let's split by, what is a character I don't use a lot that can be in a URL? Ooh, something like a paragraph thing. I'll just use underscore hours. Alright, so split underscore. Actually, maybe I'll split period and then take the first one, split underscore. Split underscore, because underscore is going to be spaces here. And then we want to join them with spaces. Okay, cool. Yeah, so my heuristics tell me that more than likely someone's tried it and it didn't quite work out, because I just, yeah. It keeps the, like, it keeps the game interesting in a tournament. So maybe it would help there. But the prizes to be given out would be just, like, the point of the time odds is to make things more fair, quote unquote fair. But the fact that they're unfair also means there would be no prizes. It would just be very weird. Okay, you've been working on some variants. Okay. Coding project is about making some sort of platform to test it. Okay. So, how many people are on this platform that you want? Just wondering. Okay, fair enough. You want some people to test it out, right? But you do want a wide audience to comment on it, sort of, kind of, right? That's my guess. You feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so that didn't work out so well. I'm a bit worried. All right. Anyway. Okay. Okay. So you want two people to play it, and you just want to get a general sort of beginning feel for what kind of stuff might happen. Oh, oops! I forgot to put something here. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. That's right. What did I do wrong? Let's forget the join and this and that. What am I doing wrong? Let's do this. No, it didn't work anyway. Odd. Locations. Oh, I know why. It didn't alert it. This is my text. Okay, let's do the second one. And this is my text again, or my second text. This is the second part. Alright, good. I know where to find people that are willing to play it online, but we can't do it other... Oh, we can't do it by notation. Okay. So you want a graphical user interface. You want something that both people can see, and you probably want to put the rules in part of the website, right? That's my guess. All of that was my guess. Just tell me what you're doing. Just tell me what you want. Yeah. Okay, so that's really nice. I like this so far. Talking about split question mark. Okay. Let's put over 2. And then we don't need any of this stuff, I think. I think that we're good. Split question mark 2. Oh, I might need to parse into this. Okay, let's see. This could be very dangerous code. But I'll have to, like, sanitize, not sanitize it, what's it called? Right, okay. So, how much have you coded so far? You have the rules to the game, I'm guessing. And then, oh. Okay, I'll look at that later. Let me copy it. Okay, so I'll look at it in a minute, or like after stream. I just want to get some questions answered, if that's okay. Okay, so Yeah. Okay. So you have these rules. How far are you into the coding? Um, oh, I need a zero here. Okay, that's perfect. That's what I expected. And that's perfect too. We're good. Okay. Yeah. How much have you like? So you have all the rules on board, on the board, and you here. I'll try to make this quick. Sorry. I'm gonna give you my undivided attention. So you have. Is it a regular 8x8 board first? Like, what kind of board is it? Okay. Okay. What are you trying to code it in? Let's start with that. If it's a language I don't know, I'll be kind of like, okay, sorry. Regular board with regular pieces. Okay, fair enough. Are there any extra pieces? Are there any pieces removed? Just asking. I'm just making sure. I will. This is cool. No fairy pieces. Okay, and nothing removed. Like, well, not nothing removed. Okay, fair enough. All right, so you have only regular pieces. Okay, I get the picture so far. Have you coded the board? Can you make a board appear on the screen? Don't worry about the pieces. If they don't work or don't even appear, that's kind of later. Oh, sorry. What language? What are you trying to code it on? Okay, so you don't have a board. Okay, well, Java. Okay. Why are you using Java? Let's ask that. It's a good language if you're programming for Android in general. So if you're going for the Android thing, that's cool. If you're going for visibility and you have someone who can code it for the web directly, like in JavaScript, sometimes that's better. I gotta qualify almost everything I say because there's so much coding out there that I'm probably wrong about everything in a way. Like, yeah. Okay. So yeah. So why are you coding in Java? This is my next query. Okay. 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 So Java here. Let's just code it. I'll code your stuff for you a little bit. This will be fun. Okay, so you want an 8x8 board. Let me open a new file and just kind of like mess around with this. No promises. I'm just trying. I'll just put that out there at the beginning. Chess1.html. Okay. Let me drag this over here. Okay, so I have a file here. It has chess1.html. The problem with coding it for the web is like the web is very complicated, and a lot of things can. Well, I mean, a lot of things can go wrong in a lot of languages, but in particular, the web is just yeah, it's finicky sometimes. Okay, so let's do this. Let me do this. I don't know if this will actually work, but we'll try. Let me look for some chess pieces online. Chess font. So let's look for some chess font. Well, actually, let's do it even simpler. We're just gonna let the normal letters be the normal letters. So let me close this out. Okay. So our letters are going to be this, and I'm going to program this so that you know exactly what I'm doing. King, queen, rook, knight, bishop, pawn. Okay. So when I see this, okay, so that's Give me a minute. Okay, here it goes. I need to make the font bigger because you can't see it probably. Let's go for the bigger font. Font size. I don't know, 42 point. I'm just picking a random number basically. Okay, so here are your pieces. All right, so we've represented the pieces. Yeah, I am. We're good. I think I'm showing you the right scene. Okay. All right, so we have pieces. They're letters right now, but that's fine, right? Okay, we're good. Yeah, cool. All right, so we're gonna have pieces, and just because I don't want to like get into too much color stuff, we're gonna have more pieces, but they're just gonna be lowercase, just to not have to deal with too many colors. So right now, this is what I have. Here are all the pieces. All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is assign a string to hold both sets of pieces. So player 1 has pieces KQR, NB, NBP, I think. KQR, NBP, yeah, okay. I'll just shorten player 1 to PL1, PL1. Pieces, is there a good way to put that? PL1 King. Let's just call it King, because I'm bad with names. That's the PL2. These will be the same letters, but lowercase. K, Q, N, R, N, B, P. Okay. Oops. Let's save correctly. Okay, so. And you said it was an 8x8 board, right? Are we good? Yes? So let's hope this works, because it might not. I need a matrix with like 64 characters or an 8x8 or something like that. I think I want to use a double arrayed thing, or a double indexed array. All right, let's try that. All right, so board equals 8 things, or board equals that, and then board of 0 equals also let's just do, we can do positives and negatives, I guess. Or do I want to put the actual characters in there? Let's put the characters in there. All right, so just for fun, oh yeah, okay, we can do that. That's faster. Okay, board, I'm gonna make a board. Board start equals let's just say we have a king with a bunch of knights. So n KQ n. Okay, and then the next is a row of pawns. Let's say. I don't know what your board setup is, but so I'm gonna see if I can just kind of make something basic here and sort of kind of get started. Okay, so I got that. Where a equals 0, a less than 8, a plus. Give me just a bit of time to set up everything. B is less than 8, B plus plus, okay. So I need board of A times 8 plus B. A times 8 plus B. I'm just kidding, alright. So board start A times 8 plus B to A times 8 plus B plus 1. Okay, so assuming I put the board correctly, and assuming my strings are working correctly, and assuming the board is correct, Let's alert board just to see what happened here. Okay, 8x8, got it. Cool. Let's see if it worked. Okay, so that looks good. Let's see if it works if we display it on the screen. Okay, so for that, for displaying it on the screen, I'm gonna like just kind of put it in a, well, yeah, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's do a table just for fun. This is super old school. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. So let's make a function called showBoard. And what we're gonna do here is just show the board. Nothing too fancy. Just show the board. Okay, so HTML out is what I like to call this particular type of variable. I want to put a table out, and then for every row, I need to put some HTML here. Don't worry about what I'm talking about. It's just random talk about things that have to happen on a thing that I'm doing. Okay, let's see. Where's the plus sign? There it is. Okay. Plus. All right. So we got that. We got that. So far so good. Okay. Oh, oops. No, I don't want that. No, I do, but I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna be pressing the space bar a lot now. Just kind of keep the formatting correct. And okay, so that's fine. This one needs to be a table. All right, so give me another half a minute here, and we'll have a table for you that's 8x8 that has a few pieces on it. Okay. Let's see. P ID equals board out. Let's say, and we'll just have board out dot document. Get element by ID, board out. Inner text or inner HTML. I'm not thinking. HTML out. I think that'll be fine. All right. Sorry it's taking me a bit, but things happen. Oh no, I did not do what I expected. Okay. Get document. Get element by ID. Oh, I know why. Because I didn't call the function. That's smart. All right, let's see. Window dot. Let's do showBoard. Okay, now we can do this. Go. And it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Table. Okay. TR. Okay. TD. Slash TD at the end, another slash TR, another slash table. Let's just do this. Alert HTML. Okay. Or this. Oh, duh. Okay, I put a bunch of extra stuff I didn't need. Let's try this again. Sorry. Alright, so we got that. Alright, so we got that. And alright, so we got that. There you go. That is not quite right. I need to adjust something. Where is the adjustment needed? Uh-oh. What did I do wrong? Does board not start at 0? It should start at 0. Okay, anyway, I got close, so let's just go there. Oh, hey, Kanji Code, how you doing? Yeah, I probably just lost him. Are you still there, Anders? I'm sorry. Okay, so can I put the code on the screen? I could technically put the code on the screen. Yes. Okay. But we'll see. Okay, so I could put the code on the screen. I'll do that at the end because it's gonna be messy till then. It's gonna be really messy. Okay, so I have that thing, which unfortunately is way too small. So I don't know. Hmm. Why doesn't the font size apply to the characters I just put out? That's kind of annoying. Oh, because it's not in a paragraph. Oh, wait, it is in a paragraph. That's interesting. Okay. Well, we can fix this. We can just put an extra style sheet to make the table D with the same font. The table data in the same font. Okay, so let's see if we can use that. That's cool. This is also cool. And now we have a bigger board thingamajigger. Okay. So, what did I do wrong? Somewhere in here I messed up a counter or something, and it's not giving me what I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I know what went wrong. I just put too many knights on the left. That's what happened. Okay, so I can't count knights. All right, cool. And now things will be perfectly fine. Ready, set, go. Okay, cool. We have a board. You can tell that there's not enough space between the top and the bottom. Let's fix that. Let's do this. Oh, I can do this. I am using all sorts of terrible tricks that you really shouldn't do. So, I apologize in advance. This is called adding a period everywhere. Let's go. All right, so now we have a board that looks kind of correct. Thank you very much. Okay. So we have a board. It has weird things on it, fair enough. And you want all the pieces to work, I'm guessing, the same way they usually do. Not going to code that yet. What? So do you use algebraic notation? Like, let me back up. Can you use the A1 to, for example, well, in this case, it would be, what, A2, A4? That notation? Okay. Man. I don't need the extra nerves, but alright, I'll show some, okay, what I'm gonna do here is, occasionally I will update the code, but for right now, actually, can I do that? I think that's a legal thing to do in JavaScript. Let's try. It won't update live, but it will update every time I refresh. Hold on, give me a second. Let me think about this. Oh, wait. Alright, let's just do that. Well, that's gonna be messy, but that's the way it's gonna be. Alright. So what I'm gonna do is put a text area with the code in it, and I'm gonna have to update it myself, but that's okay, because hopefully it won't be too much of a hassle. Alright, and just to know where my text area is, let's put a comment around the text area. I have gone through things like this where I start editing the stuff in the text area, and then just things fall apart. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, let's put some HTML comments here. Text area. Okay, so let's see if this works. Okay, and it's here. It needs to be bigger and in the right place. So let's put it on the top right. Style, position. absolute top. 0 pixels, right. 0 pixels. Okay, so now it's in the top right. I also need it to be have more rows and columns. So rows, let's give it, let's say 40, and columns, let's say I don't know, 30. Hopefully that'll be okay. We'll see. And then I gotta make the text bigger, which I forgot to do already. Let's see. Okay, so here's the code. And I gotta make the text bigger. So code would be text area. Let's put some CSS here. This is probably not the best way to do this, but that's what I got. So let's see. Let's make it not so big, not as big as the rest of it, but 3 points okay. All right. So what I want to do is copy everything between here and here. So what I really want to do is keep this stuff and just replace that stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna put a big bunch of stuff there, and then oh man, I want to delete that every time. That's not gonna be fun. Oh well. Hold on. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, so it's a script. Alright, cool. This is rather involved. I think I need to find a better way, or just kind of, yeah, okay. Alright, so that's all fine. Let's see if the font change worked. Okay, the font change worked maybe too well. Okay, let's do this. Alright, cool. Alright, so this is gonna be messy. Why is it like that? Oh, because I put columns 30. But I think the font should be less. Oh no, I edited in the wrong place, of course. Okay. Alright, we're good here. Click, and go. Alright, that's a little better. Here is the stuffs. Alright, so back here, sorry. Okay. Like I could code it in an online playground. I probably should. No, this is Andrew just needs some code done, and I decided to sort of try it. Okay, fine. We'll do that. Give me a second. Let me invis my browser, go to playground, and come back. I'm editing in TextEdit. I'll change. Hold on. Let's do this. So let me copy this. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I am the most comfortable editing in a text editor. No, not text. It's Apple's version of Notepad. Like, so it's kind of I like the fact that it's limited. So, but hold on, let me try to do something here. Let's see. HTML, JavaScript, online compiler interpreter. Sure, why not? No, not Node.js. Let's see. Okay. I think most people go to JS Fiddle. I don't know if that will suffice, but I'll try it. Okay, so we'll paste HTML here. Oh, I remember what my problem with JS Fiddle was, but that's okay. We can get around that. Let's put the style sheets where they want the style sheets. Let's put the script where they want the script. And then we'll be fine, I think. So let's do that. All right. Oops. All right, so script goes here. No, the problem that I had before was like, the cool thing about making your own. Well, the cool thing about making sort of like your own editor is you can probably do this in Visual Studio. I'm sure you can, but you can like make everything nice. And I just don't know the Visual Studio world yet, so I'm kind of, yeah. Well, okay, so I would like to make my own sort of playground, and I have before, but I don't know. Anyway, all right, we're good here. Let me show you what I've got on the screen. Hopefully it'll work. All right, so we're in JS Fiddle. So let's do this thing called zoom in so that you can see the text better. Okay, and of course it's gonna be weird. All right. So this is my setup. I got some CSS up here, not very much. This should be 24, by the way, and I've got some HTML. Sorry, JavaScript here. HTML is here. All right, so I've only got 3 things. The first 2 display what the pieces look like, and the last thing displays the board. Let's look at the JavaScript. The pieces for the first player are here. Pieces for the second player are here. Actually, I decided to override all that. Sorry. Here's the board at the start. Here's the board being initialized as a matrix. I've decided to put stuff in the board. It alerts what the board is at the beginning. Let's keep going. I have a function called showBoard, and it outputs the board as a table. And then at the very end, I have a function that loads when the window loads, and all that function does is show the board. So let's run this and hope things are good. Okay, so it gives me an alert. That's cool. Gives me an alert with the board HTML. That's cool. And as you can see, there's stuff here. Okay, but now it's too big. So I think I can do this without too much effort. Like, I think you guys don't need to see the CSS. Okay, thank you. Sorry. And this is the board, and I can give it some more width, I guess. I don't like it when my pieces of my screen cover other pieces. Oh, the other problem. So the first problem is it was annoying to get all the font right on this thing. The other problem, or not really a problem, but this menu on the left side, I wonder if I can get rid of it. Let's see. Nope. Nah. Gotta have their advertisements, but the menu on the left side I can't get rid of, which is really aggravating because that means my page is now this big. But okay, so that's that. Oh, that's the other thing. Oh, well, okay. Too many things going on. Let's make this 30-point font. Let's make this also 30-point font, and let's make this also. That's 24-point font. That's fine. Okay, let's redo this. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And we got this. All right. So what I've done here is zoomed into the page, which means I can make all the font sizes smaller and have it still be basically the same size. So let's do a bit of font size editing here and see if that helps. This may be too small, but we'll get there. All right, cool. We're good. Perfect. All right. So what? So okay. Sorry to the two of you for taking this long. But okay, so we've solved the editor problem. You can see my code. Let's keep going. Sorry. Okay. What is next? Oh yeah. So you got all these pieces. I'm guessing you're using like the A1 to A3 notation, or that could be wrong. But just wondering what notation you're using for the board and the pieces movements. or the movement of the pieces. And while you're doing that, let me just start making a function called move piece. Or just move it. And I'm gonna like in string. What I'm gonna do is in string and okay, so we have a board, sort of. Is it colored the same? Just to ask. Let's make it colored the same. So is it colored diagonally, relatively the same way as the board? So equals. Oh. Okay, so I see. Okay. So this is why this particular site isn't good for this. One way to include the CSS files so this is super old school. I don't know if I should tell you this or suggest this, but oops. You can always include the style if it's just one file here. And I can delete all this stuff here and it will just style whatever's between the style tags. So if I run this, it should basically stay the same. Yeah, so it's going to be exactly the same. And if you want to change the font, you just edit between the style tags. So in this case, let's make the, no, let's not do that. What would be a good idea here? Oh, what happened? Oh, I don't have a text here anymore. That's why it's not working. But yeah, let's make the board bigger, or let's make it really small. Let's do 8 point. Oops. Press the wrong thing at the wrong time. So if you do that, then the pieces get really small. So yeah. There should be pretty good guides to tell you how to include CSS files. I don't have it memorized because I usually use this kind of thing, but it's you have a style tag and there's like a link reg thing, and in general, yes. Yeah, I personally also like that. I also put the script here, but it's definitely a lot clearer when you're trying to explain what's inside the script to put it in its own spot, like here. But this also could be put up here in a script tag. This is again very old school because it's back when script tags, or sorry, when JavaScript wasn't as involved. But yeah, so let's try to separate these a bit. Here's the script start tag, and sorry, so this is script start tag, and it goes on and 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 on until we get to the script end tag, which you probably know about the slashes, so I'm not going to go over that. But yeah. Yeah. So now there's nothing in any other file other than this HTML file here. So that's kind of that. Okay, cool. Any other questions? Like, I'm quite happy to talk about this. I don't. Yeah. I may be too happy to talk about this. That's what I'm worried about. Okay. So let's just do this. Let's do. I think I can do this. I think I can do this. And then I want board of CD equal board of AB, and board of AB equals nothing. And I hope that works. Let's test it. Okay. So what you're doing right now, as far as I know, is doable by one person without a lot of help from GitHub. And you can look to GitHub for inspiration, but unless you know exactly what you're doing, you want to kind of get your hands dirty and kind of know what's going on. I understand that GitHub has lots of great resources and lots of great code, but for me, most of the time, I just kind of get my hands dirty and try to really go for what's going on. What kind of I forgot where I lost my train of thought. What kind of projects are you trying to incorporate from GitHub? And some of them, if they're complex enough, you might need them. But if they're simple enough, you probably should just get your hands dirty if you want to do this code. And I think that's my advice. You can definitely go out and ask other people for their advice. That would be my advice. But for a chess game that is only dealing with the pieces that are in a regular chess board or a regular chess game with a board that's 8x8, I think you should probably code this on your own. I could be wrong. I don't know if you have some kind of like MMO thing, but if it's just a board game, I really think you should try to code it yourself. It's really hard to incorporate other projects most of the time. MMO is a massively multiplayer online game. So if you had 300 people playing this and you needed some major networking stuff and stuff like that, that's different. But this is... Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good question. Do you want the graphics to be very good? Well, MMO would need a server, yes. But you would need lots of networking help, I think. Most people can't do that. Yes, actually, I'd like to congratulate a website called glitch.com, and don't be fooled by the name, it's legit. They allow you to host simple node applications. So I use it, and I love it. This one isn't, at that level. This is sort of like... Me and Kanji are kind of talking about sort of stuff you don't need to know yet. But for Enders. But yeah, so that's kind of the way it is. Really? Alright. So, to answer your question, try to do it yourself if you can. Really? I don't know if I believe that. I just went to glitch.com yesterday, and it still has my stuff as far as I can tell. Oh, Heroku. Heroku is no longer free, I hear, yes. Glitch.com still's free. I don't know if there's a thing going on with that. Okay. Anyway, Anders, do you have any other questions? I'll be happy to try to answer them. Let's put this font size back. Okay, I think Anders is at least satisfied. Maybe not happy with what I said, but yeah. Okay. Okay. I mean, oops. Okay. I mean, if you have any questions, DM me. I think I'll be okay with that. Um, I like don't really deal with DMs that often, so I might like forget to check them, but I'll try to remember. I'll probably see it. I'll probably see it. I am on Twitch quite often, not just to stream, but to watch streamers. So yeah. Is there anything else you need? Okay. Yeah, sure. Is there anything else you need here? Would you like me to actually code some more stuff for you, or sort of, kind of, do some stuff you want to see? Let's animate something just for fun. Set interval function. Yeah, no problem. No problem again. Okay. So, do you mean a movement as in an animated movement, or do you mean moving a piece from one place to another and then refreshing the board? The latter. Okay, okay. So I started doing this, so we're good. This, I believe, will do the trick. Let's just try it. I'm going to, even before I show the board the first time, and this is a debugging trick. I'm going to try to use the move it function before I even show the board. So when it shows the board the first time, it's already moved, and we'll see if things work. So I want to put here string 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think that'll make a pawn go kind of crazy, but I could be wrong. So I actually don't know what's going to happen here, but I believe this moves a piece. So let's try it. Boom. Okay. Okay. No, it did not do what I wanted. Okay. All right, so inst.split. Okay, so this is called debugging, and it's very annoying. Oh wait, I'm silly. Okay, okay. In R. Okay, so let's play in R. Okay, so hopefully, oops. Oh, it worked. Okay, that part worked. Oh, wait. You know what? I think I know what went wrong. Let's try to go back. Or, yeah, let's do this. Alright, so let's do this. I think I forgot to make the, oops. Okay. I forgot to make these things text. Oh, and there might be another problem too. Oh, I forgot about something else. Okay. Parse. It's not good when you're using syntax that you're not sure of, but I'm like, eh. So, I guess it's D. I need oops. Okay, okay, B. I wonder if there's a way to do that. I guess I can do that. This is B. Okay. Well, let's see if this works. Okay, and the next thing I need to do is not do 1, 2. Let's do 0, 0, 3, 4. Okay, so that should just jump something from the corner to somewhere else. And it didn't seem to want to do it. Okay. Oh, I know. Just kidding. I put the wrong word there. Oh, it worked. Why did that not work? Okay. Maybe I can't do that. Okay. Alright, alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Um, I, I mean, that would be nice. I don't know if I would be very helpful. Uh, Unless it's like math related. You can tell my coding isn't that, sort of great here. Oh, I think I know why now. Huh. Weird. What am I doing wrong? I'm. Hello, Anders. I'm working on it. I'm just gonna try a simple thing here. Oops, just kidding. Let's make it like 3-3. And see if it moves the piece to where I think it should be moved to. Alright. I am currently in math because originally I was going to do a math project, but this is fine. I guess I should change the thing, but it should be fine. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay. Huh. Didn't like that. Alright. Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah, no, I'd be happy to try to help, but I don't know exactly what I could help with. Um, that's the problem. I used a double. I'm silly. Okay, okay. C times 8 plus D. Can't keep track of my brain. Alright, A times 8 plus B. And this should be fine now. This should be fine now. Okay, let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's try it again. Oh, that's not good either. Yikes. What am I doing wrong? I'm trying to replace one thing with another. Why does it not work? Yeah, am I using the same variable too much? Hmm. 0, 0, 3, 4. Okay. I don't need this. This. Oh, I need to parse something again. Oh, gee. Brain is not working. Give me another few seconds and hopefully this will work. Okay. We can only hope. Let's try it. That's good. That is good. Okay. Okay, and then you can see the end move from the top left to the middle. And there you go. That's the move. So, so yeah, so that's that. Let's see. What can I do here? Sorry, it's been a day apparently. let's get rid of all this. I think that works. And all right, so partitions. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. So let's animate something. Let's make a thing move around the board by itself. Okay, so let's put some. So okay, you probably know about this already, but when you're coding in JavaScript and almost any other language, you're pretty much allowed to have comments. It's just text that explains things and doesn't run. So I have this function called moveIt, and basically what happens. Oops. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to do that. Okay. Let's do this. All right. I have a function called moveIt, and it takes in a string, and the string looks like this. Wait, where'd it go? Well, the string always looks like A, B, C, D, except instead of A, B, C, D, you need numbers there. So the one I have right now is 0, 0, I think 4, 3 or 3, 4, something like that. So it's just a string in this case. There are times when you want to pass things as individual elements, but I think for coordinates, strings are okay. Like if it's simple enough, you can do the string thing. MoveIt is the thing that we call to process the move. The actual move is given by, where'd it go? Here. Oh yeah. So the actual move here is this 0, 0 to 3, 4. And so what happens is you send this string 0, 0, 3, 4 into the function. The function splits the string by commas, and it saves it to A, B, C, D. Unfortunately for us, when you split a string into an array, the elements are still strings. Oops. The elements are still strings. So what you got to do is you got to parse into the string into C and parse into the string to D, and just everywhere you want a number, you need to parse that. It's very annoying. But yeah. Okay, so what it does is it takes the position of 0, 0, which there's a long story about programming, but 0, 0 is what everybody else calls 1, 1, and moves it to 3, 4, which is what everybody else calls 4, 5. So if you, I don't know if you can see the highlight here, but anyway, it takes the 1, 1 position, or 0, 0 if you're talking computers, and it shifts it to the 4, 5. So 4 is the row, the first number is the row, and the second number is the position from the left. Okay, okay, yeah. So, I mean, let's say we want to move the queen to here. That would be a, for most people, it would be a 1, 4 to 4, 5. No, I said that wrong. 1, 5 to 5, 1, 5 to 4, 5. So what we need to do to move the queen there is to go 0, 5. 0, 4 to 3, 4. So you subtract 1 from everything. Hopefully things work out. And there we go. So let's try that. In this case, the knight will not be moved, and the queen should be moved to where the knight is, hopefully. If what I said was accurate. And this is all debugging stuff that I did. So, there we go. So the queen moves to where the knight was, and the knight didn't move at all. So here we go. Let's move something else just for fun. Let's move the other queen out. So that would be an 8 row, which is actually a 7, and 5th place, which is now 4, to 4th row. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5th row and 4th row, 5th place. This should move the other queen in front of the other queen. So let's try this, or in front of the first queen. I can't English anymore. There you go. So there you go. It works. Okay. Can we? Yes. Yes, you can. I personally like starting with 0 because, well, it's sort of like the way I was trained. But yes, you definitely can change all that. Um, the problem here is sometimes they want you to. Okay, so this is the whole thing about arrays. Um, the reason I just stick with the 0 starting point instead of the 1 is because when you first make an array, you have to fill in every spot. Well, you don't have to anymore, but at one point you had to fill in every spot before the first part that you used. Oh, 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 starting from the top. Yeah, that should be possible. Uh, let's see. Oh, I see. Oh, you want the board basically flipped. We can do that visually, and we can do that with the data. I would suggest you leave the data alone and do it visually. But I don't know if that's better. Um, I would say starting at 0 is helpful because in older languages you have to start at 0. And I understand. Oh, that's even better. We don't need to have the white letters at the top. We can just change the board up. That's super quick, I hope. Assuming I get this right this time. Okay, yeah. And that's way faster than trying to redo all the math. Sorry. I'd forgotten about that. You are correct, though. White is usually at the bottom, at the beginning. And also, if I'm not mistaken, I have the king and the queen flipped. Oops. Yeah, so hopefully this will work. Is that better? Oh, well, now the kings are in the wrong place, but yeah. Let's make it queens again. Where's the thing I can edit to make that change? So I think I need 3s here. Okay, so sort of kind of the same thing we had before. I totally stand corrected. That's fair. The capital letters should have been at the bottom. I agree. Oh, but then, oh shoot, you're right. Oh, I messed up. Okay, okay. There's definitely some mathematical finagling you need to do to make sure everything shows up the way you need it to. I have, I have failed. So let's just put everything back the way it was and pretend that never happened. I forgot about that. Let's see. Is that good? Yes. Okay. Let's flip the board so it's displays the correct thing at the correct place. Where'd it go? Show board. So I think this should start with 7. And well, it's greater than -1 or 0 or maybe equal to. Oh, nice here. So, yeah. Okay. So there's a lot of indexing that gets to be a problem sometimes. Oh, this is just something that Anders wanted to work on, so I figured I'd take a stab at it. Ah, now the queen's not in the right place. What am I doing? He is trying to make a chess variant game. And now the kings are going to be in the middle of the board, which is kind of annoying, but okay, whatever. All right, let's change the move too. Why not? 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. Yeah. So he's trying to make a chess variant something, and I decided to sort of help him out a bit if I can. Yeah. Okay. So um, I was originally supposed to work on something else, but this works too. Sure, why not? I figure I'd try to make you guys happy. Um, what was I working on before? Oh yeah, the lessons thing. Okay, so making a choose your own adventure game is kind of fun. It can also be used to. We can use Canvas. Okay. You do you mean now, or sometime in the near future? No. Okay, good. Just wondering. Okay. I'm gonna make a really quick. Um, well, I'm gonna try to make it quick. I'm gonna try to make a really quick sort of choose your own adventure, choose your own lesson type thing, and hopefully it'll work out. We'll see. We will see. All right. Let's close this. All right. So I got this. Sounds good. Okay. Um. Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming, Kanji. If you're tired, please get some good rest. Um. Yeah. I'm on your server for Discord, so so if you want, you know, if you want to chat about a collaboration, that's fine. Um, Now I feel like just kind of taking up time and making goofy math stuff. So let's just do that since I kind of neglected to do the math stuff so far. Let's copy this all out. Okay. Oops. Where's my text edit? Okay. Let's see. Where's my chess 1A? Alright, cool. Alright, might as well just stick here. Okay. Might as well just stick here. And just do it here. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Don't need that anymore. Don't need this anymore. Okay, so this is all. I've already copied and pasted this somewhere else, Andrew. So it should be saved on my hard drive, but who knows? Computers do weird things. Okay, so let's just make the let's just make something go around in a circle because that's a good thing to start out with. Oh, come on. I can't type today, apparently. Okay, so I need a constant here, or not a constant, a variable here. Angle equals 0, and then we need sines and cosines. We need a radius. Radius equals, let's say, 400. Function. Yeah, okay. Oh, center. Center 500 or something. Okay, well, I'm just gonna save it. It's gonna be fine. That'll be on my hard drive. Hopefully, Hopefully my hard drive won't decide to like suddenly stop working. That would be relatively bad. But x equals radius times math dot sine, or actually technically cosine for math, supposedly. Not that it matters really, but okay. Okay, brain is hopefully working still. Let's see, sine this. And we want to put, let's just say, a period. Oh wait, no, document dot, let's make it simple. Document body dot inner HTML equals P/P period, style equals position absolute left X, and let's see, semicolon right. Oops. Right, or top, let's write top. Yes. Yes. You would have to call it twice, maybe. But it should be fine. You could make an overarching function that uses that function to make two pieces move at once. So if you're, I don't know if you know about this, but there's a variation of chess called monster chess, where one person gets a lot less material, but they get to move twice in a turn. And there's some like finicky rules about being checked and stuff like that. But in general, that's what the sort of gist of it is. And you could probably use that to move twice. Yeah, so to answer your question, you could use it even if you needed to use it twice, you could make another function that called the moving function twice. So yeah. Hope that answered your question. Okay, so this is all fine, but I need to add the center, so let's make the center 400, let's say. And now that I think about it, the screen's not big enough maybe, so let's do this. Okay. Let's check the work here. Body, or document body, HTML, P, style, position, absolute left X, top Y. That looks good. Let's try it. Go. Okay. Yeah, one side, I think it's the side that actually gets to go first also. Has king and king and 4 pawns. And from, oh, did I mess up? And from what I know, oh, I need to put pixels here. That's what it is. From what I know, white is favored in that game, so don't know a lot about it, but I think that's accurate. Where's my period? There it is. Well, that's still too much. Okay, so let's not do that. Let's make it 200, 200, and 150. That should be better. Anyway, yeah, that's the variant I'm thinking of. And is it moving? We have to wait a second. Set interval function does all that stuff. Question is, does it move? Oh, it is moving. That's good. Okay, so let's put. Oh wait, yeah, I haven't made it move yet. I need to increase the angle every time. Let's do it at the end, just for fun. Okay, Kanji. If it's a project and I have time, I will definitely. Yeah, I'll definitely do that. I'm um, hopefully soon to yeah, to have something to do, you know, job wise. But right now I'm free because my job is hard to find in the summer. So yeah. I'm glad you're taking an interest in what I'm doing, and yeah, oh, wow, that's very nice. But let's make it not a period, so it's like something asterisk, and I can get rid of this stuff too. Okay, well, I mean, it's always a balance with the team, right? Like, you need someone who knows what they're doing, and you also don't want people to like not really know what's going on. So, um, yeah, hopefully there's some kind of good stuff happening. But all right. Oh, well that's fine. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, yeah, we'll see. Are you still working on the explosion thing, the minefield type thing, right? Or are we talking about something completely different? Camera code. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so that's fair. Okay, okay. I know what you're thinking of. Okay, cool. I don't know how much I can help with that. I will try my best. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Sure. Let's make this thing go fast. Go. Someone's gonna get epileptic seizures from this or something. I apologize already if anybody's out there. But anyway. Okay. Would you be animating the pieces? Um, because you can take what I did and just put images in every part of the table. I mean, I'm trying to just kind of make something that to show, but it's still not completely useless. I'll put it that way, in my opinion. Let's see what I can do with this. Fair enough. Let's decrease the time again. Okay. um. Well, I wasn't gonna spend a lot of time on it. I like, you know, I was just helping someone out, so it's not a project of mine. So I like everything you saw today was kind of off the cuff. So I apologize if it was a bit amateurish or unprofessional. Not that I. Well, okay. So let me keep qualifying my qualifications. I have basically never coded on a team. I have almost never coded in a company setting, and um, yeah, the code that I put out is generally not too complex. Um, I usually finish my coding. Okay, fair enough. But there's just lots of warnings. I usually finish my coding between 3 and 5 afternoons. Like, I don't mess with it in the morning. I do some thinking maybe. But I just kind of just. I only do as much as I can do in about, I'd say, 10 to 30 hours. And after that, I usually get either, well, okay, so most of the time I just think I'm happy with what I have, which isn't much, as you can see from the HTML demonstration today. I just put text there. It looks like a board. It is not complex graphics wise. This is very, very my signature. Not a good thing, but that's the way it is. So that's the first part, and the second part is, yeah. Oh, that's fair, but I have never yet tried to be a coder except once, and yeah, I agree. I agree. Interaction while coding, or coding while interacting, or both, whichever order makes more sense in the situation, is a good thing. Um, but I just, I try not to stress out too much. I sort of I take a lot of shortcuts because either I don't know or don't kind of want to have the complexity that it has. Like today, I was just here's my plan for today. Today was kind of fun. First, let's stop the JavaScript so that I can talketh, I guess. What am I gonna do? Okay, I'm just gonna do the trick I did earlier, which is gonna just yeah, sure, Andrews. I appreciate the question. It's good stuff. I'm glad I could help. So today, all I was thinking was, oh dear, what happened? Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so I was gonna well, I was just thinking, wouldn't it be nice if you had an HTML page that took in some data in the URL and displayed a different page based on that? And that was the whole idea. Um, we started on it, but it didn't get very far. And that's kind of what I was working on. And so here, let's just. So I can't do that here because, unfortunately, I can't change the URL. But let's just go back. Let's see if I can pull together what I was working on before. Okay. So I had this. It's a blank screen, nothing to be too impressed by. Just for fun, let's put the one line of script I have so far into the body and kind of just look at it. So here it is, my one line of code. Yeah, if you have to go to sleep, that's fine. But give me like a minute and I'll kind of tell you what I was thinking. I'm sure other people have done this before. Font size 32 point and oops. So here's what I had. All I did was I was trying to get some parameters. Oops, some parameters into. Oh, here it is. It's already there. Parameters into the page by yeah. So by using the URL. Here it is. It just says this is the second part. The URL, just to be clear, that it's. Oh shoot! Wait. String parse. Yeah, okay, never mind. That's fine. So here's the URL. Actually, let me delete this part of it. Here's the query part of the URL. And yeah, it worked, and I was pretty happy. So the query part of the URL is just this. This is my text, and the second sentence is this is the second part. And I chose the second part by putting a 1 at the end of the question mark. I can choose the first part by putting a 0, and you probably can't see the pop-up, but it says this is my text, which is the first sentence in the URL, and that's all I was doing so far today. We kind of didn't get very far, but that's kind of that. So yeah. Uh, oh, by the way, Anders, if you're still out there, yeah, come back anytime. I'll try my best to help if I can. Um, right, right. And all I want to do here is to make a general query parser, sort of kind of for my stuff, and use that to load the right images or this or that or whatnot. So I think the first thing I want to do here is to make a base URL type thing. So let's see, what can I do? Anyway, so what should I try to type here? Okay, okay. Uh, hopefully you have a good day at work. Feel free to come back and yeah. So okay, really quickly, another minute. I'm trying to make it so that it's like this. What's it? Yeah. So URL or directory, and then a list of images. Let's say that go on the page. Let's see, image 1, image 2, image 3, and then some text files maybe that like some text files that can be, or even HTML files, because we can make an iframe. And so just kind of like take all the information, put it in the URL, and have it display the page correctly. So let's say first, well, I don't need to put .html because that would be unnecessary. But so they're all HTML files. They're in iframes. The actual setup of the iframes is already in there. Some kind of I could use CSS for that, but I was going to put it in JavaScript code, but maybe that's better. But in any case, directory, okay, image 1, image 2, 3, what was the last thing? Oh, yeah, yeah. Files. So, file 1, file 2, file, I don't know, G, X, Y, who knows. And then, let's see, so, really quickly, let's just refresh and go. Ooh, I need to put an HR or something here. Let's try that. So yeah, let's see. So yeah, I just want the URL to have this kind of thing, and it'll put all the images and the text parts in the right place, and it'll define a slide, and it will have options to go to the last slide. Maybe not in the storyline thing, but for a learning sort of choose your own adventure lesson thing, that might be helpful. And to get to the next slide, and maybe there's a web of slides that you can go to, but all of that would be somehow stored in a database or a bunch of images or a directory or something like that. Anyway, point is, that's what I was working on today. And I was just trying to get through the query parser. So yeah, that's the deal. If you're still here, so this would like be all of the data you need. You would need to render the HTML. Yeah, so that's it. Something very general, very simple, and potentially very powerful because it's general. That's the kind of stuff that I like to work on. I get into the details later, but I like to make tools for my stuff, as does everyone, I'm sure. I'm not saying anything particularly unique. Tools are very nice. Yes, I agree. Yeah. Um, I was thinking about, and this is also nothing new, but I was thinking about making again a sort of like a Windows manager. Like every all the divs would be panes in the UI, and you could move them around with the mouse and the keyboard because it would have a general sort of Windows feel to it. or you could like tap it and then move it around, move around the windows, and just it would be nice to have something like that, sort of that works, that you know how it works and you know where to cut corners when you need things to sort of speed up and slow down. But anyway, yeah. So stuff that I'm just kind of interested in. Just yeah. Okay, actually, you know what? I've been on for almost 2 hours, so really? Oh, oh, that's bad. Okay, that's not something I can help with. I wish I could, but but without the humor, yeah, things like that happen. The web is free, free speech, free everything else. Unfortunately, someone's gonna try to make money off of it. Okay, thank you. Um, but yeah, so this is what I'm working on today, and I could probably just I should probably just do it offline. So yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm curious about something. Oops, sorry. Wow. All right, cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's sort of early in the morning here, and I just want to yeah, I'm just gonna go. Um, if you're still out there, Anders, again, thanks a lot. So here's my ending spiel. Thanks, Anders, for coming in. Um, that'd be really cool if I could just make a thank you thing right now. Let's try it. Let's do a shout out, sort of, kind of, to Kanji here. All right, have a good rest. Oh, okay, yes, have a good day and a rest of the day. Okay, yes, okay, thanks. Okay. All right, here we go. I can do this. I can add HRs. I can code in HTML. Hopefully, let's try it. Go. There we go. Okay, shoutouts on the page. Uh, let's even do this. How do you do this right now? Oh, class. That's the name of the thing. I believe it's a pound sign. Okay. Let's hope this works. Alright guys, here's your shout out. If it works. And it doesn't, so I gotta figure out what's going on. Oh dear. Oh, wait, no, that's fine. Maybe it's not a pound. Maybe it's a dollar, or it's a dot. I'm so... Oh, only one. Why only one? Oh, it's because of the HR. I need to make a BR. Anyway, this shows that I have a complete ability to do this kind of stuff. Because it only took me 3 times. Alright, there you go. There's your thanks. Thanks for coming, and we're gonna sign out. I don't think I'm gonna raid anyone. I think this is fine. Thanks again from you guys for coming, and good stuff. See you later. See you later, Kanji and Anders. All right. Take it easy. Night.